a good title for this would be Resurrection True Golden F. The movie. I know I'm already lost that. The movie would start off where Beerus and Whis had gone in the other timeline, the other random timeline where another future Trunks and Mai lived, before Zamasu had killed Gowasu and stolen the time rings and switched bodies with Goku. So anyways, Zamasu tries to kill Gowasu, but Beerus interferes and Hakai's him. And then both Beerus and Whis explain to Gowasu what Zamasu tried to do, and they even explain to him about how he was going to steal Goku's body. So it even shows a little cameo of Goku Black wreaking havoc. Then the movie goes to the scene of future Trunks living in peace, and it's somewhere on the screen it says some years later, and basically Frieza's army finally find in future Trunks in the random future timeline where the two future Trunkses and two future Mais are. Frieza's army finally finds New Namek and resurrects Frieza, who of course wants to kill Goku and or future Trunks for killing him. So pretty much he wants revenge. So he goes and trains for 4 months after hearing about how Goku had defeated Majin Buu. Wait a minute, Majin Buu. Actually, Goku wouldn't have done that in the future Trunks timeline, come to think of it. So he goes and trains for 4 months. Just because I don't know, to be on the safe side, just in case something comes up that catches him by surprise, since he was caught off guard and underestimated the Saiyans once before. So anyways, then he goes to Earth, the random timeline with the two future Trunkses and future Mais, to exact his revenge, hoping to find Goku and or future Trunks. And of course he finds future Trunks, but 2 future Trunkses. And although this, makes him wonder and all that kind of stuff, at the same time he basically says, oh well, the hell with it, I'll just kill them both. And so the future Trunks that's not as powerful as the future Trunks that we have known for so long takes on the 1,000 soldiers of Frieza army, and he has his hands full with that. Meanwhile, the future Trunks we've always known immediately doesn't waste any time, turns Super Saiyan Rage, but has to fight Captain Ginyu into Goma's body, Sorbet, and the red guy, whatever his name is. And he manages to, they put up a decent fight, for real, they do fight him for a little while, but he manages to kill all 3 of them. But then but he did waste a little bit of stamina doing that. So he's not powerful enough to completely defeat Golden Frieza. So Frieza goes golden and actually manages to defeat both future Trunkses, because the other future Trunks that's not as powerful as the future Trunks we always knew is the one he gets worn down and tired from fighting the 1,000 Frieza soldiers. So in the end, Frieza actually gets the upper hand and almost kills them, but they're rescued by the 2 future Mais. And in the meanwhile, the very first thing Frieza does, especially since he's irritated they didn't have the chance to kill either of the future Trunkses, because they escape using the same thing that they escaped, using the same way they escaped Goku Black and Zamasu back in Dragon Ball Super before, with tear gas, and Frieza can't sense power levels either, just like Goku Black and Zamasu. So they manage to escape, and Frieza even sees them leaving a time machine, even though he doesn't understand or have any clue. But he starts to put things together, realizing that that's the whole reason there's two future Trunkses. But then Frieza really wanted the chance to torture future Trunks, at least one of the future Trunkses, to death very slowly. And the fact that he doesn't get to irritates him. So he goes to the nearest city and just starts killing people, blowing up city after city. And then, quickly after, Frieza, once again, especially after seeing the time machine, comes to the realization that not only could anything happen, like maybe even Goku could appear from the past and he could have a chance to kill him, but moreoverly, that his opponents could come in with one hell of a surprise and catch him off guard and kill him again. So Frieza finds 1,000 more soldiers again, while during the time that future Trunks is gone. And he even goes and trains. Does a lot of mental training until he unlocks his power of true Golden Frieza. But, back in with the heroes, the two future Trunkses arrive in the time machine. And basically ask Goku and Vegeta, basically explain their situation to Goku and Vegeta, and about how they need their help against Frieza. And of course, Vegeta is the most eager to lend a hand, because he wants the chance to kill some kind of version of Frieza. So, after some training and maybe a little R&R, Vegeta, the two future Trunkses, and Goku all get in the time machine and go back to the random timeline where the two future Trunkses were, with Frieza, true Golden Frieza being a threat. And so they arrive, and in the end, the final battle in this movie is true Golden Frieza. So in the end, the final battle, the final threats in this movie is true Golden Frieza and his thousands of soldiers. Which, the same thing happens again. The weaker future Trunks, the one that we haven't been following and is from the random timeline, takes on the 1,000 soldiers, and he pretty much has his hands full and is very tired after finally defeating them all. But Goku goes Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken, but Goku and Vegeta stand off to the side and basically tell Trunks, the future Trunks we've always known, to give it his best shot at defeating true Golden Frieza all by himself. And so the future Trunks we've always known goes Super Saiyan Rage and gives it his best shot, but in the end he's defeated by true Golden Frieza. So then Goku and Vegeta play rock, paper, scissors to see who gets to have the next shot at true Golden Frieza, and Vegeta wins. And so Vegeta goes and tries to fight true Golden Frieza with his Super Saiyan Blue evolution form. But true Golden Frieza still wins, but barely. He's very tired and running out of stamina. So Goku realizes it's going to be an easy finish. But he also knows of Frieza's tricks about how he'll blow up the planet if he's starting to lose. So Goku doesn't waste any time. He goes Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken times 20 and powers up the biggest Kamehameha, as Frieza was literally about to blow up the planet. But Goku swoops in with instant transmission and kills Frieza using the warped Kamehameha, Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken times 20, thus ending the threat. And this Frieza, from this random future timeline, winds up in hell in a cocoon, and he's pissed. So Goku and Vegeta give future Trunks, the two future Trunks, is somewhat of a piece of... Well, let me start this over. So Vegeta gives the two future Trunkses somewhat of a piece of his mind about how they need to learn to take care of their own problems. Then they leave back to with the Future Trunks we have always known back to the main timeline, in which Future Trunks hangs out maybe for a little more celebration and whatnot, and then goes back to the random timeline. And so, yeah. In the end, Future Trunks finally gets to live in peace for however long it may or may not last. And Goku and Vegeta talk about how it's interesting how they were able to finally settle a score with Frieza, settle some more beef with Frieza, even though the Frieza in the main timeline is possibly, well, they don't know. They don't know if he's a good guy now or if he's up to mischief. And that's pretty much it. Goku laughs and says, well, it sure would be cool if Frieza from our time reforms and joins us one day. And then the movie ends and the credits start to roll. But yeah, guys, that's the Dragon Ball Super fan movie idea I made up in my head. So please tell me what you think.